Hey y'all, Bud Rednauer with New Haven Church. After reading through John chapter 15, I was thinking about how Jesus, as the vine, we are the branches, and we are called to produce good fruit as the branches. But we can't do this on our own. Look at John chapter 15, starting in verse 5. I am the vine, you are the branches. Whoever abides in me and I in him, he it is that bears much fruit. For apart from me, you can do nothing. Now, very quickly, I want to show you how this good fruit, which glorifies God and makes disciples, good fruit, is conceived, develops, and becomes ripe. Number one, good fruit is conceived through pursuing God in private. Look, we're going to start small, but good fruit is going to start to take shape after simply spending time reading your Bible and in prayer, pursuing God. For most Christians, this was and is the beginning stage of producing good fruit, a private, intimate, personal relationship with God that you're just not quite comfortable sharing with anybody just yet. But the more that we experience God's presence in our private lives, the more we have to tell somebody about it. As Paul says, woe to me if I do not preach this gospel. So what happens? The good fruit that's been conceived from worship in our private lives begins to develop. And how? Well, number two, good fruit develops when it's shared personally. Look, what I mean is this one-on-one time that you have spent with God and in His Word is no longer something that you can keep to yourself. This relationship that you have with God is no longer something that you just do privately. You see, now you've begun to share what God has done in and through you with those who know you personally. So your walk with Jesus has grown from something that you've done privately, that you've kept to yourself, to something that you have to share with your friends and family, people that know you personally. The good fruit that you're producing is being cultivated when you share it on a personal level. So first, the good fruit is conceived in our own worship time in private. Then second, it's developing as we share it with people who know us personally. And then third, good fruit is ripe when it's public. So it starts private, then it goes personal, now it's going public. And good fruit is boldness for Christ and standing up for His Word. Not only are you not afraid to be labeled a Christian, but you're excited to share with anyone and everyone of the joy that you found. You're not only ready to defend your faith, but you're excited to share of the gospel of Jesus, His death and resurrection. You take the radical transformation of your heart public, and you're ready to tell everyone. And this is John 15. Jesus as the vine, we are the branches. We are producing good fruit by glorifying God and making disciples. We are taking our Christian faith public into the world. We must be pursuing God in our own private time. This is how good fruit is conceived and starts. If we don't ever do this in private, then we will never do this in public. For more information, you can reach us at newhavenbc.com, facebook.com/newhavenbc, and for more videos like this or our Sunday services, check us out on YouTube.